The U.S. Open Cup is a tournament with incredible history. And so when I started in Major League Soccer, I was always excited with DC United and then with Chicago Fire and then the Metro Stars to make sure that our players understood about the history of the Open Cup. And we decided in every team that it was going to be something that we took very seriously.
I think there's a lot of energy in those games because you might have what's considered to be a big underdog, and it's their biggest game of their year, and they're coming in, they're trying to compete, and so it's a chance for MLS teams to try and be really focused when they play out of league, and then also you have a chance to raise a trophy in 5 or 6 games.
Having won 3 Open Cup championships, it's just a moment that you win as a trophy. It helps your club grow, brings the players closer, and it happens at a time period in which you're actually towards the playoffs, and it can galvanize your group to go for more in the MLS playoffs.
It was really special in Dallas in the sense that they hadn't won a championship in 20 years, and so that was the first trophy that Dallas was able to win, and so being a part of that was special.
I had one of the strangest MLS seasons ever with DC in 2013. We were historically bad in the league, but won the Open Cup. Certainly that was a really great memory. I remember winning that final in Salt Lake. My daughter was there, my family was there. It was a really great moment.
I can tell you firsthand that in the moment when you win the Open Cup in the finals, you know that you've done it. You get the same feeling, inside your body as winning an MLS Cup or anything else.
And now as we prepare for Open Cup here at LAFC, we already have talked about how we're going to really go after it in a real way.
It's the first chance for us to lift a trophy ever, and so that's pretty special, and I think it's something that we're going to want to chase.
Welcome into Inside LAFC. I'm here with head coach Bob Bradley. You just had a chance to look at the U.S. Open Cup. We have a game in the schedule. Go to LAFC.com, check for tickets. I'll be there. It's going to be a real fun night as we get off on our first U.S. Open Cup campaign. So that said, you played in a lot of U.S. Open Cups, but with LAFC, you first see that date come on. What was your reaction?
The Open Cup is exciting. I've been fortunate to be involved with teams that have had success in the U.S. Open Cup. Some guys on my staff also the same. And so we are a team that we go in with a mentality that you've got to earn it from the first game. In some of the years where we had success, where we won Open Cups, those early matches were hard.
Yeah.
And so, it's different when you're in a semifinal or a final, but getting to that point means that right from the beginning, you look at a team like Fresno, you have great respect. You know they come in and play like it's the World Cup final. And for our fans, the opportunity to see U.S. Open Cup in Banc of California Stadium is awesome.
And we turn now to FC Dallas. And your thoughts about preparing for this team coming up this weekend? It's going to be very hot, we know that.
It's going to be hot and humid, but Dallas is on a good run. And they're a team that has a lot of comfort defending deeper, inviting you to come forward, and then taking advantage of the space and getting you on the counter. They have some very athletic guys, and they're really good at getting, using that space behind you when you lose balls in the wrong spots or when the ball turns over. So we've got to be good in possession.